So 222 has been making its way in your life, hasn't it? It's time for you to believe in yourself more than you have ever believed in yourself before. It is time. Hey y'all, welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back to my channel if you're already subscribed. If you don't know already, I am doing a series on angel numbers, spiritual numbers, however you want to call it, which are repeating numbers like 111, 1111, 222, etc. Okay, so we are now on 222. If you haven't already, go back and look at 111 and 1111 if you have been seeing those numbers and you're interested in knowing the meaning for those. Okay, so now we are on 222, and I'm so glad that I'm going numerically in that order, because 222, in my opinion, is literally like the next step after seeing 111 or 1111. Okay, so if you don't know already, the universe speaks to us in their language, just like an Asian may speak to an American in their language, right? Like in Chinese or Japanese, right? So in the other dimensions, of course, they're going to speak to us in their language. How do they do that? By numbers, numerology. That's how they speak to us. Sometimes they do it in dreams, okay? But specifically in our dimension 3D, when I'm well and alive and in this state of mind and not dreaming, they're going to speak to us in the language of numerology. Okay, so seeing 222 really means believing in yourself more than anything. Okay, if I could summarize it in one card, it would be this card, the Magician. Notice how in the Magician card that they have the wand in their hand and that they have the sword down. Okay, some of you guys have literally been beating yourselves up. Some of you guys have literally been fighting yourselves. Okay, you want to do this so bad. You know what I'm saying? Like you've already awoken. Okay, you've already been building yourself up. You have already awakened. Okay, and you're like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get this done. I have goals and dreams that I want to accomplish. But then you stopped. You start working on that business. You start working towards going to counseling to go ahead and let go of any unresolved issues you had. You started believing in yourself, and then you stopped. Okay, you stopped. Why did you stop? Why did you stop? That's why 222 has showed up in your life. 222 has showed up in your life to show you, stop missing out on these opportunities by doubting yourself. Stop with all the negative critical thinking up on yourself. Okay, it is time now more than ever for you to accomplish those goals and dreams. You have got to accomplish these goals and dreams while you have time to do it. Don't wait until you're older and tired and physically or mentally, emotionally not capable to get this done. You want to get this done now because you don't want to have regrets later in life, okay? So 222 has a purpose of showing up in your life at the time it has now, because you have started something. You have been thinking of doing something in your head, but the problem is you have not been following through with it. The problem is you don't have enough confidence within yourself. The problem is you don't have enough courage within yourself to complete this. Every single time that you start this project, every single time that you start getting to this, you stop. You stop because you don't believe that it's going to happen. Anytime a little failure comes, you stop. Listen, unless you are literally a celebrity or kin to a celebrity, had a child with a celebrity, come from celebrities, something like that, then you're not going to naturally have success overnight. Okay, it doesn't just happen that way. You have to start from the bottom and build yourself up, which to me, in my opinion, is more respectable. It makes you work harder, it makes you grind harder, because you have a purpose for doing it. Okay, so nothing is going to change overnight. Okay, you have to put the time and you have to put the energy in. If you started this business and you noticing that things have not started to go up after about a couple of weeks or a month, it's okay. It's going to take time to build that. If you have to go and look at the stories of like Walt Disney, of how he started, or the creator of YouTube, how he started, there's a lot of people. It's numerous of people who are millionaires, billionaires, who literally started in their closet, who literally started in their basement, in their garage, and then they built themselves up over time. How they've been rejected by people. Like, there's so many stories. I encourage you to look into those stories, okay? Because 222 is trying to show you something. 222 is a message from your angels trying to tell you, stop, do not quit. Don't you dare quit. Don't you dare quit. You got this. You are powerful. You are powerful. Notice in the card that he has put the sword down. He has put the sword down and he's lifted up his wand. And you know why? He's lifted up his wand because he's trying to show you, you don't have to fight this. This card would not be so important if it didn't have this sword, okay? They had to show the sword visually in this card to show you, you have it in you. Magically, spiritually, mentally, you have this in you, but you instead decide to use the sword and physically pick at yourself, physically get down on yourself, criticize yourself. You don't have to do that. That's why he put the sword down and picked up the wand. You are powerful. You are responsible for your future. You are responsible for your life. If you want that house, you're responsible for going out and getting that house. If you want to get married, you are responsible for getting up and getting that spouse. If you want children, you are responsible for creating and manifesting children. I don't care how many times the doctor has told you you can't have children. I don't care how many failed attempts you have had. Get back up and get at it. Okay, that's what 222 is trying to show you. Stop being so hard on yourself and get back up and get at it. What are you waiting on? What is stopping you really besides yourself? You can be in guilt for as long as you want to. You can beat yourself up as long as you want to. You can criticize yourself as long as you want to. You can cry and pout and all that, drink alcohol, do all that as long as you want to, okay? But when are you going to get back up? That's the problem. Like, go ahead, be down for a little bit, but when are you going to get back up and get back at it? Okay? Right now with 222, it's showing you it is an important time to analyze your thoughts, analyze your emotions. 222 is telling you it is time to change those thoughts and trying to change those emotions. See, going back a little bit to 111 and 1111, if you have seen those, that's the beginning. Okay, that's the beginning of waking up. That's the beginning of you starting to realize, I'm going to start my spiritual journey. I'm going to change. That's just the beginning. That's the awakening. Okay, when you start seeing 222, they're like, okay, you have awoken. Now it's time to get your butt up and start this. Now it's time for you to change. This is the introduction. It's time for you to change now. Okay, now that you have woken up, we got to prepare you for this. And while we're preparing you for this, you have got to change your mindset. While we're preparing you for this, there's going to be some people who needs to be out of your life. Let them go. You have stuff to do. You know, while this is going on, there's going to be some changes in finances. You might have to let that toxic job go. Okay. You need to walk in your purpose. You need to go inside of your purpose. I always tell people, if you're working a job and you're thinking negative about it, you hate this job and all of that, change your mindset about it. Change your mindset and be like, you know what? I'm not going to work. I'm going to my investor. Okay. I'm only doing this to invest in my goals and dreams. Change your mindset about it. Okay. Because I know me and that's how I think. So it's like, you're not literally going to clock in for your forever job. You're clocking into your investor. You're using that money to build towards your dreams and goals. That's what you should be doing if you're not already. So always set aside some money to build towards your goals and dreams, your passions. Change your mindset, okay? So it's going to be an important time to shift your negative thinking. Shift your bad and negative and toxic habits. Shift those bad, negative, and toxic relationships and people in your life. I don't care who it is. Friends, family, coworkers, lovers, children. I don't care who it is, okay? You don't have to deal with people on a certain level. You choose to deal with people on a certain level. You choose to let these people with bad and negative energy, let that energy transfer over to you. You choose that. I don't care who they are to you. If they're bad for you, they're bad for you. You can deal with people accordingly. You don't have to talk to people every single day. You don't have to make amends with people every single day. No, you can literally be acquaintances, cordial with people. You know what I'm saying? You do not have to be close with people, especially people who are bad for you. This is that time now for you to start learning these patterns, learning these habits, okay? Now, I did make some notes, so I'm just going to glance at them just to make sure that I have not missed anything else that I want to speak about, okay? Um, Confidence. I don't know if I spoke about that yet, but confidence. Make sure that you have confidence within yourself, okay? You have to build yourself up like no one has ever built you before, like you haven't even built yourself before. You have to have confidence or this is not going to work. Like, it's crazy because all these like billionaire companies and, you know, like CEOs and all of that, a lot of them will tell you their story and how they had to believe in themselves, how they had to go after it by themselves. Because there's going to be people who want to see you win, and there's going to be people who want to see you fail. But at the end of the day, you're the common denominator. You're the one who has to lift yourself up. It doesn't matter who's going to be there for you. It doesn't matter who's not going to be there for you. It has to be you who lift yourself up. It has to be you who build what you're wanting to build. Okay, you are your biggest supporter. I don't care who said they're going to be there and all that. At the end of the day, you can only depend on you. You are your biggest supporter. So you go ahead and you do this how you know you want to do this. Build yourself up. Continue to dream, but don't just dream. Put action into it, okay? So make sure you do have confidence in yourself. Be consistent. Be consistent. Some of you guys want your business to take off, but you're not consistent. Some of you guys want your dreams and goals to take off, but you're not consistent, okay? For example, you might be wanting to buy your dream house, right? But you have not worked consistently towards your credit. Like you started on it for a couple of months, then you just stopped caring about it. And then you're wondering why you still haven't been able to get what you're wanting to get. You haven't consistently worked on what needs to happen in order for your goals and dreams to be accomplished. Please stay consistent. Even with YouTube, some people want to create a YouTube, but then they wonder why their YouTube's not growing. You're not consistent. You can't just make one video and then 6 months later make another video and then be like, I wonder why my channel hasn't grew. You haven't created any more content. Be consistent with whatever it is that you're doing. Be consistent, okay? Stay committed, stay committed. Be consistent, okay? Make sure that you know how to maneuver through obstacles and challenges in your life. Don't get so down on yourself, okay? Water signs, Cancer specifically, don't get so down on yourself, okay? Because you guys have that reputation for getting down on yourselves, being down on yourself so much. Don't be down on yourself so much, okay? Continue to work at this. It will happen. Believe in yourself and it will happen, okay? Know that things are temporary. Don't be so caught up on things happening right away. Know that things are temporary, okay? Don't think that things are just going to happen automatically. Don't think that things are just going to take off, okay? Be realistic. Just be realistic, okay? Setbacks are literally only temporary. Setbacks will happen and failures will happen as long as you let them happen, okay? Get yourself back up and try again. And I say this often from time to time too. If you know me and talk to me, even if something has failed, that doesn't mean that it has failed permanently, okay? You have to try new things, okay? If something's not working networking wise, you have to try something new. Try to go live, try to go on different platforms like TikTok. I know some people don't even go on there. Like try different things to network, you know what I'm saying? And market your stuff. Like there's people everywhere. LinkedIn, there's people everywhere. You never know who you might run into, who you might run across, people who are interested in the same things you're interested in. Clubhouse. I know it's a lot of different platforms you can try. So if something's not working for you or your business, your goals and dreams, try something new. Be willing to try something new. Speak and network and speak with people who are in the same area, market as you, who's been successful, and ask them what they have done. Okay. Realize more than anything, if you take away anything from this video, please realize this. If you take anything from this video, please take away the magician energy. Please take away that you are powerful. You got this. You are powerful. You have this. Okay? Use that wand to create what you want. The reason it's called the magician card because it's easy as magic. It's literally just like magic. It's your thoughts that you manifest. So you better manifest the right thoughts. Stop giving birth and planting seeds of negative thinking. Okay? You have to think positive. Be this magician. Okay? Please have this magician energy. If you take away anything, please realize how powerful you are. Realize the things that you think into the world manifest in the world. So if you're constantly thinking negative, more negative is going to come to you. Okay, I know it sounds cliche, but it's really the truth. If you think negative, more negative is going to come to you. But if you think positive, guess what? More positive is going to come to you. Start planting those positive seeds. It will happen. You are more powerful than you think. It all begins with you. It's not that hard as you make it seem. I don't care what you've been through, how many setbacks, how many failures. You got to choose to get back up. You have to choose to let people go who need to be let go. Release what needs to be released. Stop holding on to anything that you know that you need to let go of. Okay? So I hope that this could help you guys. I don't want to make these videos too long, so I really hope that this could help for you guys. If you are interested in the series, make sure you definitely subscribe to the channel, click the notifications, because the next number we'll be doing is 333. If you're interested in knowing the meaning of 111 or 1111, it's in the same video. Make sure you look on my channel. I am going to link that below, okay? I also have signs of a spiritual awakening. If you're interested to know if you're going through a spiritual awakening, make sure you check that video out too. I'm going to link that below in the description as well. But thank you so much for clicking on my channel. I will see you guys on the next video. You guys remember that magician energy.